Hi guys, it's Melissa. I'm about to start the turkey. I've oiled it, so I have this Tony Chatra's Creole style butter marinade. So I'm going to try this. Not sure how to get it out. Haven't used one in a long time. Exes usually injected things, so we're going to try to inject this turkey. And I guess I just squeeze stuff in ever so often, and I will have to throw this bottle away. We probably won't use it anytime soon. It'd just be better to get a new one because I'm just going to pull from the bottle each time, because I didn't think about putting it into something, but that's okay. So what is everybody else cooking today? Would sure like to see videos on what y'all have. I forgot to show all the appetizers, but I do have some of them sitting on the table, like the candies and stuff are still in there on the table. And I'm surprised Sean hasn't got into the chocolate chip cake yet, because that's usually what he gets into quite early. So that's, I took a little bite of the fudge, but about all I could eat was one or two. But the softer foods I can eat a little bit more of. But I hope this kind of gives it flavor. It's a Butterball. I don't know. We usually get usually get honeysuckle, but this one's a Butterball. So we will have this and the ham, and I'm making cornbread dressing. What else are we having? Mashed potatoes, of course, because they like mashed potatoes. I'm not a big potato fan, but I'll eat a little bit. And the gravy from the turkey, we'll make that. And I got some rolls over here rising on top of the stove. I got the stove preheated to, I'm trying to get the thigh. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to concentrate on y'all. And what I'm trying to make today. I still got to make the Jell-O. I never did make it yesterday, but it will set before dinner, and we don't usually eat that till like for. Well, I eat mine with my dinner, but for dessert too, we eat on that for a couple of days, and I'll send my aunt some because she likes it a lot. So she lives next door. She's the 80. I think she's 85. She may kill me for saying that, but I think it's 85. And she did the same thing. She passed out and fell and hit her head yesterday across, well, the day before yesterday, in her front yard. So the next thing I always do is, this is from my first mother-in-law. She's the one who taught me to make a turkey. I salt and pepper it. So I mix them together, and she always said salt that, pepper that whole turkey, because it doesn't have any flavor otherwise. But with that injection rub, I'm sure it hopefully will. Hopefully it will. So I'm about to get this in the bag and get it in the oven and start on everything else. And I will be back as long as I don't accidentally turn y'all off. Otherwise, it may be in bits and pieces. Sean showed me how to do it today, so nice of him, because he didn't want to be in a video. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Okay guys, Melissa. Starting back, I've got the ham. This isn't our typical ham, but this one was given to us, so I didn't have enough freezer space to get the one that we usually get. It is going into the crock pot. Crock pot, crock pot, crock pot. Then I put a lot of brown sugar and a little mustard and kind of mix it all up. Get it kind of creamy so I can pour it over the ham, which I need to go ahead and turn on before I forget. That's all we need is the ham not cooked at the end of the day. I'm sure I would have tested it beforehand, but who knows. The way this week has been, I would have probably forgot. I'm going to keep it like that. Sprinkle it all over the ham. I know it's a lot of brown sugar, but it will soak up and make a juice. So I get that in there. And don't worry, I've been washing my hands. So nothing is getting cross-contaminated with the turkey. And I'm using my sink here kind of as my garbage can as I go along, just throwing things in until I get everything done in this. And then I will empty it out and go on to the next thing. Jar of maraschino cherries. Oh, you can't see. See it? Maraschino cherries. Pour juice and all into, and these have stems again. I keep requesting stemless cherries from that Walmart, and I get stemmed cherries every time. I don't know why they can't look at the orders. I'm really getting frustrated with the Walmart. We have 3 Walmarts, and the one I finally started using was the one that always seemed to get everything right, and they would have everything in stock, and now they get it wrong every time. I'm sorry, I would have pulled these off if I'd have known that I didn't see stem cherries on there. So that's frustrating. Very frustrating. Because it's just an extra step that I don't want to have to take when I am cooking. I think Sean, out of all his gifts, liked that drawing tablet the best. So he probably liked all the video games too, because he plays a lot of video games. But he's in there working on that drawing tablet. Then I'll pour the juice of the pineapple over the ham. All the juice. Let me try to get this lid off without cutting myself. And then I place the pineapple slices on top of the ham. There'll probably be some that fall down in there. By the end of the time, they will probably be all down in there. So that is my next step. Like I said, I already have the crock pot on. And oh, I put my liner in. I have to have liners. Do not like the big mess that not having a liner in with your whatever's in the crock pot in it. I am going to get rid of this crock pot hopefully as soon as we get stimulus checks. Y'all been watching that. I am going to get I want a digital one. So that will be what I do. I will get rid of this one. I don't know, when we got it out at Thanksgiving, there is like a dent right here in it. I don't know how it got there, but, and I was going to put it on the trading post to sell, but I'm just going to throw it away because I don't think anybody's going to want a dented crock pot. So I'm not going to try to sell it, but now the ham is on, and I will come back with y'all when I have something else to show. Like I said, if I don't accidentally turn y'all off, if I do, I will have to do another section. But that's what I've got done now. So thanks for watching, and y'all keep having a Merry Christmas and keep cooking, and I will talk to y'all later. Okay guys, at this point, chopped up my onions, a little bit of celery so far, but that celery is just in case I need it. I like to use the leaves. That's part of the taste in celery. So I use the leaves first. If I need more celery, then I will go into that. And then I will add that to the cornbread. I have cornbread and the Pepperidge Farm cornbread just packaged. I mix that together, and I will top them with this and mix it up. and sprinkle in my poultry seasoning, pepper, maybe salt, depends, because I use cream of chicken and cream of, I'll use the better than bouillon in it, or chicken broth. I don't know which one I'm going to use today. I'll probably use better than bouillon for the gravy, and just some of the boxes of the chicken broth that I have over there for the dressing for to cook it. And then cook them about 350 for about an hour. My rolls have a while to rise, and I didn't even watch to notice what time I put them out. But I guess I'll be able to tell when they've risen enough to go in. But the turkey's got a few hours, and the ham's going, and I still got other stuff to do. I still got to. Usually, last night for Thanksgiving, I had everything prepped ahead of time. But since the hospice thing yesterday stressed me out so much, I didn't get as much done. So the next thing I am going to do is do the Jell-O salad and get that in the refrigerator. I did get the deviled eggs made yesterday, so I did that. I just did mayonnaise, mustard, a couple of dashes of hot sauce, and my mom likes sweet relish in her deviled eggs, so I did that, and sprinkled with paprika. My sprinkles never look like mine looks like I had to pour that stuff on. I just sprinkle from the little thing. It just, a lot comes out. But it looks like I cover those things in paprika. But they're so good either way. I think I did paprika. I don't even think I did paprika on them yesterday. I did for Thanksgiving, and it was covered. But I will put some on here in a little bit before I serve them. But I think this is going to be enough celery. Well, I got 2 pans, so we'll see. I might have to cut up some more, because with the cornbread and that mixture of the Pepperidge Farm mix that I've showed in food hauls when I bought it, grocery hauls. You know what I'm talking about if you've watched them. That's what I put into it. So, that's what I'm working on now. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay guys, this is the Jell-O salad. You can see so far I have crushed pineapple in it, some chopped pecans. For some reason they never sell the small bottles, small cans of crushed pineapple here anymore. You used to get them, but you can't anymore. So I just bought the big one. I used about half of it, have about half of it there. Lemon and lime Jell-O, the small ones. This is the size I use, the brand I only use. Pour it in. A can of Eagle brand milk, which this isn't the Eagle brand, but same thing. Another sweetened condensed milk. Pre-diabetic, but I'm not diabetic anymore since I've had the gastric sleeve. My A1C is normal and everything, so, but I used to could eat this stuff by the can before gastric sleeve, and I love this stuff. Mixes it up. This is half of what's left from Christmas. This Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip's the only one, not mayonnaise, the Miracle Whip. Mix it in. And then the next thing is cottage cheese. You see it? So that goes in. Mix it all up. Should have got a bigger bowl. I don't know what I mixed it in on Christmas, but on the water where you do, I think it's 1 cup hot and then 1 cup cold, I just boil 3 cups of water and dissolve it. I don't add any extra water besides the 3 cups. Then I have these 2 dishes to put it in. One I will take to my aunt so she can eat on it because she loves it. And one will stay with us to eat on. for the next couple of days as well. So that's our Jell-O salad. We've had it since I was a kid. My grandma always made it. She was from Oklahoma, so I don't know where she got the recipe, but it's just an old family recipe. We just call it green Jell-O. Don't know the name of it. Just green Jell-O. These onions I did off camera. I forgot to dice some for my baked beans. That celery right there is probably going to go in the trash because, or I might just dice it and put it up in the freezer for something else I need it for. Sean is outside doing a paint gun that he really seems to like. And another thing he is really liking is the Game Boy Advance, which is old school, I know, but he asked for it. And whenever he had mentioned something, I would add it to my Amazon cart and check out when I got paid. And that's how I bought his Christmas, based on that. So he's really seeming to enjoy everything. He got a lot. You know, the pile I showed you didn't look like a lot, but he didn't want to spread it out, and there was stuff buried. And there were a lot of video games and a movie and books and different things like that. There was a book on coding and a book on drawing. He got 2 drawing books. Someone else got him a drawing book too. So he seems to be enjoying everything so far. So I will update y'all, like I said, as long as I don't accidentally disconnect y'all. I will keep showing you what I'm doing. Oh, another thing. This, can you see it? This is the cornbread in the Pepperidge Farm. Onions, celery. I'm also going to add minced onion because it does something to the flavor. My mom usually bakes the minced onion in the cornbread. I didn't. And this is the Poultry City McCormick, only brand we use. So that's what I'm about to mix now. I'm not going to put the soups in quite yet, or the broth, because I don't want them to set too long while the turkey's cooking. But that's what's going on. And there are my rolls back there. So keep on watching and stay tuned. And I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, me again. What I've done right now is I've chopped up bacon to saute with the onions. I am about to mix together my baked beans. I have to have baked beans for Christmas and Thanksgiving to go with my dressing. Don't know what it is, but I use Van de Kamp pork and beans. I drain almost all the liquid. I'll leave a little bit, almost all of it though. Add a little bit of ketchup, not much. I add more mustard than I do ketchup. French's mustard. And then, where did my brown sugar go? This is the brown sugar I have left. I will use all of it. Usually I use more. So I may open another one. Depends on how it looks once I, can you see it? Depends on how it looks when I mix it all together. But I use quite a bit of brown sugar. Only eat them a couple times a year. Can only eat a bite or 2. So I'm going to eat them the way I want to eat them. So that is it for right now. I will update y'all, like I said, as long as I don't turn off the camera or something. Otherwise, I would just load this video and start some more. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, so this is my baked bean part. See, I put a lot of brown sugar. Y'all can see it. I'm having to do it different. So, ketchup, mustard, and the brown sugar. And this is my bacon and onions cooking up. So those will go mixed in with the beans, and then they will be ready to go in the oven when it's time to go in the oven. So just wanted to kind of give y'all an idea what it looks like while I'm making it. So I will see y'all soon.